Hello guys, Esno here. I've actually had this game, Super Robot Wars OG Moon Dwellers, for quite a while now, and I've never actually gotten around to playing it much. I think I've played 4 chapters of it, and that's it. So I figured, might as well make a playthrough of it, of some sort. So yeah, now, if you haven't ever heard of Super Robot Wars, it's pretty much like a game for any robot anime fan. That's the sort of game it is. Now, Bam Presto actually produces a lot of these games, and they usually contain series, other robot anime series. Now, in the case of OG, it actually uses their own original characters, and it actually has their own storyline. Now, Moon Dwellers is the 5th entry of it, I think. Let's see, I think there's a kind of library here. Oh, here we go, archive. So, there's 5 games before it. Technically there's more, but this is the 5 they gave us. OG1, OG2, OG Gaiden, Second OG, and Dark Prison. Now, OG1 and OG2 was released on Game Boy Advance ages ago in English, and the rest were kinda Jap only. Eventually OG 1 and 2 got a remake on PS2, and that was Jap only, so yeah, we kinda got the short end of the stick, I guess. Now, I've only actually played OG 1 and 2 as well, so if you guys are lost on Gaiden and these two, you're not alone. But I will give you a kind of recap on OG 1 and 2 just to get started. OG 1 and 2 was basically a meteor fell on Earth named Meteor 3, and it turns out that it was from, he had alien technology. Now, there's this scientist called BN. He discovered this, and when he did, he pretty much just went, okay, I'm going to declare war on the world. So, that kind of created a bit of confusion. They're going a lot of people were like, oh, why the hell are you declaring war? We should be working together to fight the aliens. And it turns out that BN was actually fought against humans in order to bolster the heroes fighting force, so that they would be able to combat the aliens. So you fight BN, his group, Divine Crusaders, and you beat him, and then you beat the aliens, and all's good. In OG2, your heroes group, which are called the Earth Federation Army or something, EFA, and there's this group in a parallel world called the Shadow Mirrors. So the Shadow Mirrors are the EFA in their own world, and they pretty much come to the current world, the world you are in, or the heroes are in, and I think it was to combat the aliens again that were gonna come afterwards. And the aliens were different species, cause why not? And so you actually had the original EFA fighting against Shadow Mirrors, and you fight against the Shadow Mirrors, you beat them, and then you trash aliens, and that was good. Okay, so if you actually want the full thing, you can watch, there's animes, mangas of it, so if you can find your sources, go ahead and read it, watch it, whatever. As for Gaiden, Second OG, and Dark Prison, I actually can't help you there. I think there's a translation somewhere for Second OG. Not too sure about Gaiden, and definitely not too sure about Dark Prison. Okay, now we could actually go through it, but I've taken a look and they don't really give you much. So I'd probably just better off just explaining it or introducing them as I go. Now let's see, main story, guidance scenario. You know what, I'll actually go for guidance scenario first because I'm not sure if they've added any new mechanics. Oh, Arudo! Arudo here is should I give an intro now? Nah, you know, I'll give an intro during main scenario. Okay, all players, welcome to the world of Super Robot Wars. I'm Arudo Balanga, and this lion-hearted instructor who is capable of making children laugh plays the role of my coach, Kai. So what if they laugh? Oh my? That's okay. I'm the commanding officer of the Special Tactical Fighter Training Group, Major Kai Kitamura. Despite his appearance, the Major is younger than you expect. What do you mean by that? You don't have to say anything that's unnecessary. I'm sorry. Now, I'll start the lecture about how to play the game. Yes, thank you for your support in advance. Auro, have you played Super Robot Wars before? No, I haven't. I'm a complete novice. You have read the manual carefully beforehand, yes? I haven't. I do it without rehearsal. Idiot! What do you think Super Robot Wars is? It's a simulation RPG. Yes, that's right. Then I'll explain from the beginning. Well, Major Kai, I'm not exactly good at remembering things, so I wonder if it's okay. Then hammer this into your head first. We have something you don't understand? Press pad button. Pad button? Are you talking about the one on the wireless controller? Yes. According to the situation, the explanation of the operation of function will come up. When you're in trouble, press pad button. Don't forget this. Roger! Well then, I'll explain how to play Super Robot Wars step by step. This scene we're having a conversation now is called Scenario Demo. Scenario Demo will advance by pressing circle. That probably would have been more useful at first, but hey. Also, by pressing R1 and circle together, at the same time, you can fast forward. Furthermore, by pressing options and R1 together, at the same time, you can skip Scenario Demo in one go. Alright, let's give it a go now. Wait, if you try here, this Scenario Demo will end. Oh, that's right, what a close call. But the function mentioned just now is useful when the game is played for a second time and on, so let me take that down. That's actually a good attitude, but do you remember the details accurately? Well, let me see. How was it again? As I thought, at a time like this, press triangle. Oh, look, it gives us the history. And then the backlog will be shown so you can trace back and read the conversations into now to recap. Then it's okay to carelessly skip the lines, isn't it? But the number of lines you can read again is limited, so be careful. Roger that! And sometimes, during the conversation, there will be words of a different color who show up. They're kinda jank translations. That's called the keyword, and you can open the explanation window by pressing square. To inspect the incident, if you press square now, the explanation will appear. Why not? The name of the disturbance that resulted from the expected that happened from new AD 187 to 188. The Inspector is an alien organization that comes from another star to investigate the culture on Earth, concluding that the people of Earth have an insatiable appetite for war, and that the order of the galaxy is disrupted. They envision a plan to place Earth orbit under their control. At the start of the invasion of New AD 187, the Blitzkrieg tactics used resulted in the occupation of the Moon and main areas of North America District. However, they were caught up in a large outbreak of the Ice series, and were forced to withdraw from Earth and were completely destroyed in the final battle, losing to the Kurogane and Harukai. So in case you're wondering, that's basically OG2 in a nutshell. To inspect the incident, try pressing it with square. Got it? Yes! As for the other operations in scenario demo, you may press pad button, which I have just explained just before. Then the plate, which explains various operations, will be displayed. Actually, can I give it a shot now? Oh, here we go. Oh, autoplay. Like this. Wow, they actually show it to us. I see. If I press pad button, I can see the operating explanation just now, can I? Now we'll move on to the explanation of the battle map. Roger! Wow, that's some really jank translation. I can actually feel it. Oh, so this is the battle map. Super Robot Wars progresses by completing the battle map prepared for each scenario. First, you will get to move your mechs, commonly called as a unit, during the player phase. Once that's done, the computer will move the enemy unit. So my turn and the opponent's turn will alternate. That's similar to chess and baseball. That's right. The game will progress by repeatedly alternating the player phase and the enemy phase. Got it. Then what shall I do in practice? The task given in order to clear the scenario. The mission objective will be shown in the total command. What is the total command? By overlapping the cursor with a unit and pressing circle, the individual commands, which is to operate the unit, will display. Wow, I'm actually struggling to read this. When the cursor is away from the unit and you press circle, the total command will be displayed, like so. Press circle here. I see. So, by moving the cursor to the unit and then pressing circle, the individual commands will appear. I wonder if I can remember this many commands. Don't worry, you can understand how to use each command when you actually use them in the game. The mission objective in the conversation just now is under the total command, isn't it? I shall check it out now. Okay, so mission objectives. That red mech is Ransengriff Raven. So I just have to control that and move to the point, isn't it? Yes. Once you get to the target point, the victory conditions will be fulfilled. Well then, head for the target point by using movement of the individual commands. By the way, mass production type Huckabine Mark II over there can't take action this time. Roger that. The action of a unit occurs once in a phase. Once the action ends, the phase will be over. Be careful. Well then, we'll start lesson 1, movement chapter. Oh, this actually might be more detailed than I thought. Okay, so I have to make sure that guy reaches the point. Oh, that was easy. Yay, mission clear. You've completed lesson 1. Next please. Alright then, let's move on to lesson 2. Victory conditions are... Oh, SR point. Fulfill vision. One move, okay. Will it be the same as before? It won't be that simple. The target point is there. Whoa, what? It's a little far. Well, I guess I can advance by taking 2 phases. Wait. The SR points reward criteria has been added to the mission objective. For real? May I say it one more time, Major? Sure. It's true! Super Road Point. That's a task prepared for each map apart from the victory conditions. Once completed, SR point will be awarded. Can that be of use for something? At the point of acquisition, PP, which are points used for developing pilots, and all friendly pilots in the map receive 10 points each. Well then, I have to get it for sure. However, in the case where points are awarded, the player will be judged as a go-getter and the difficulty of the game will go up. If you obtain 80% or more of the total SR point, which is set 1 for each map, oh, that does not make sense. The difficulty level will be hard and less than 80% will be normal. Hence, a beginner doesn't have to overstrain and collect the SR point. It's not related to the side scenario conditions either. So you're saying, it's something like a challenge for players who have confidence in their abilities? That's right. Having said that, I recommend beginners select the beginner mode when starting the game. Is there any difference? Yes. The difficulty is set as normal from the start until the end of the game. Then I don't have to pay attention to the award conditions of the SR point, do I? You are right, but if the SR point is obtained, you may be given a certain amount of funds. You may challenge it when you have time to spare. If so, then I'll try my best when it seems easy to get the SR point. Well then, let's summarize the SR point. I'm not gonna read all this. Hard and normal. Oh, so having it on normal gives me more funds. That's good. Oh, and if I have beginners mode, I get 2,000, but 20,000 instead. That's alright. But with the movement power of that unit, it's impossible to reach a target point in a single movement. In that case, use a Spirit Command. Spirit Command? There are special commands set by each pilot. By consuming the Spirit Point that you have, which is commonly called SP, you can generate various effects on the units and the pilots. That's like magic! Can those be used from the start? That depends on the pilots. However, if your pilot level is low, you only have a limited range of Spirit Commands to choose from. So when a pilot levels up, in response to that, the pilot will gradually learn new Spirit Commands, and Spirit Points will also increase. In that case, if I can have around 100 of Spirit Commands, I'll be invincible. You wish. The total of Spirit Commands a pilot can have is 5. Oh shucks. When a new pilot joins as a comrade, you may want to check out what kind of Spirit Commands they have. An example of Spirit. Yeah, SP value can differ from pilot to pilot, even for the same Spirit Command. In Lesson 2, you can't clear the game if you don't use Spirit Commands. Roger, I'll try it out. Alright, let's try Lesson 2 without delay. Before that, pass the phase to the enemy side. How do I do that? Select end phase at the top of total command and press circle. What will happen after handing the phase over to the enemy? Usually the enemy will act, but for now there's no enemy, so we're back to the player phase right away. That means it's my turn. Alright, I'll give it my all in Lesson 2 too. Wow. Well then, end the player phase with end phase. Yeah, that back doesn't move. Alright now, let's challenge Lesson 2 once again. Hold your horses. Gun reach a target point unless you use a specific thing. Specific thing? Could it be the Spirit Command? That's right. What's the move? Use Quicken, which is in the Spirit Command, to boost the movement power of the unit. Oh yeah, that's right. In the official Atlas translation, it was called Axel. In addition, there are various types of Spirit Commands other than Axel. I actually call it by the default cause, just to get people updated. When you want to inflict heavy damage to the enemy, use Valor. When you want to avoid attacks with Shore, you go with Evade, that's what it's called. Go with Evade. When you want to recover HP of unit, there's Willpower and Trust and so on. I think Willpower was called Guts. Yeah. The key strategy here is to use Spirit Command for different purposes according to the situation. Now then, I shall complete it swiftly by using Axel. Oh, you seem to be confident. Why not? If you fail, you can only get 2 bowls of rice refills. No way! But I'll do it with an all or nothing approach. The odds might not be in your favor. Are you really fine with that? Actually, I was thinking how great it would be if I could redo it again. In that case, you can quick save it. Quick save? Yes, in Total Command, you'll find a quick save command. By using that, you can record the battle state in the middle of the game. And if you hold options L1, R1 during the game, you can go back to the title screen, load the game, and restart from where you last saved. So in short, it's a soft reset. In the case where you've made a mistake, you can choose to do a soft reset and redo your actions. Make sure to save at crucial moments. Quick save explained. Roger! Then let's start the challenge for lesson 2. We wanna do this. Spirit! Is there a way to move faster here? No, okay, whatever. Group does nothing for now, I guess. Mission clear! Yay, we did it! SR point has been awarded. All allies, pilots, PP plus 10. Awesome, I've cleared it. With this, you've now obtained an SR point. The award conditions of the SR point differs by the map. While there are times when it could be easy as this, there will also be times where you may need to make full use of various skills and play techniques. Also, SR point is unobtainable from replays that are played after game over. Be careful of that. It seems difficult. You can still continue the game and complete it without obtaining SR point. Hence, I recommend beginners to play without worrying about the SR point. That will make the difficulty of the game lower too. Understood, they'll play without overdoing and worrying. Well then, finally the next one is battle. Yes! Oh, this is the main part of Super Robot Wars. This is what you're here for. The battle is the most important element in Super Robot Wars. Then let's do it right away. Don't get ahead of yourself, Haruto. You can't win by yourself all the time. Using the teams well is an important point. Did you say team? There are 2 types of teams on the map which you control. The twin unit and the single unit. The twin unit consists of 2 roles. The main unit, which is the leader of the team, and the sub-unit, which follows. While the single unit consists of 1 unit, which is only the main unit. The actions of a twin unit acts as a single team unit. Not only the movement, but when it is making an attack. Also, you're able to use twin spirit commands, which is exclusive for the twin unit. The twin spirit commands can only be used by the main pilot, unlike usual spirit commands. Spirit points from the 2 main points are consumed. It may be easier if I demonstrate it for you. But the twin unit is on the map. On the map, you can change the composition of a team to a single unit or to the twin unit. How do you do that? If you use group under the individual commands, you can make 2 single units which are connected by 8 square grids in the area into a twin unit. Basically, if they're next to each other. There are no specific restrictions such as wheel or etc., except for battleships, which can't be a twin unit. Oh, plenty of bonuses. Actually, let me take a drink first. That's a lot of talking. Crap. The window shown at the time of grouping indicates the ability of the team and the effect. Ability? Ability is what can be equipped to the mechs and pilots, which you can get special effects that will aid you in the battle. All mechs and pilots can equip 3 slots for each of their ability. Also, if you collect and equip more than 3 of the same ability, the ability effect will activate. The ability effect generates various effects in the team, such as increase weapon damage and evasion rate. For a single unit, both mech and main pilot gets a total of 6 slots, but for twin unit, it's a total of 12. That is to say, the ability effect of the single unit is up to 2, but for the twin unit, each unit can activate up to 4 ability effects, so it's an advantage. Furthermore, equipping an ability is done via the ability command in the intermission screen. Let's see, let's take a look. This is actually kind of new to me. Okay, so including 3 melee damage will add an additional 5%. Oh, wait, what? Let's see. Okay, so abilities do have an effect. Having 3 of the same one gives an enhanced effect. Okay, that seems normal. Now then, let's try using the twin spirit commands. Oh, twin spirit commands. So basically, twin spirit commands will consume the same PP from both players, and it's actually, I think it's so if the cost is 10 SP, it'll consume 10 SP from both pilots, not 5 SP. I think that's how it goes. In the case when a twin unit attacks, the sub-unit doesn't have to follow it, but it could be the target of the enemy's counterattack. Like I said before, the action of a unit can only be taken once per phase, hence that action of the sub-unit will end as well. So the action will end without not doing anything. What a waste. In that situation, you can change the twin unit to a single unit. In order to change twin unit to single unit, you can use an individual command called ungroup. However, in the case of ungrouping, the effect of the twin spirit commands will be lost, so be careful. Okay, so twin units I can attack twice, I can use twin spirit commands, and better ability. Now then, let me introduce the enemy unit. Wow, thank you. Before starting battle, I'll explain the weapons. There are 3 types of weapons: normal, ore, and map. Let's see. Ore is a weapon marked with ore, and map is a weapon with map marked on it. And the one without any marking is normal, aren't they? That's right. The attacks used with normal weapons are called normal attacks. The attacks used with ore weapons are called ore attacks, and the ones with map are called map attacks. Normal attacks deals damage to a single target as opposed to ore attacks, which is against the team. While the map attacks inflicts damage to an entire team within an attack range. Oh, within attack range. That's powerful, isn't it? No, not really. Map attacks are generally weaker in terms of attack power. Okay. In addition, depending on the position in battle, there are compatibility issues, so stay cautious. It's no problem when the position is the same. That is, when the main unit attacks that of the enemy and sub-unit attacks the sub-unit. But when it comes to the opposite, such as when the main unit attacks the sub-unit, the damage inflicted will be reduced from usual. Okay. The damage dealt to the enemy by an attack of the main unit is 100%. on the enemy's main unit and 65% on the subunit. Okay, so this is assuming that the target is actually a twin unit, not a single unit. Also, there are some weapons that can only be used when the will of the pilots are of a certain value. Will affects the amount of damage dealt in battle. It fluctuates when you participate in battles and when enemy or friendly units are destroyed. Okay, so will is like a really mysterious factor in Super Robot Wars, and generally you want more will do more damage, have high defense, and etc, etc, etc. So having a high will is actually better. So yeah. Other than that, it is conditioned for attacks and stuff. Now then, let me show you the all attack in practice. So attack just now is an all attack. Among all attacks weapons, some can execute a double attack, which damage some teams adjacent to one another at the same time. Oh, double attacks are fun. I think they were called chain attack back in OG2. Wow, I thought I'd be actually moving the units, not sitting here and watching it. Alright. Next, I'll explain about the map attack. Yes sir. As I've told you before, map attack damages the entire team within the attack range. Also, depending on the position, there may not be any reduction in damage dealt, and you won't get counterattacked by the enemy. It's rather useful, isn't it? However, if the allies are within attack range, they'll receive damage together with the enemy as well. When using the map attack, you should be very careful. Yes sir. Now then, let's use the map attack in practice. Nice 3D animations. Wow, it's like catching the whole herd in one throw. Is that a phrase in English actually? As for the features of the map attack, it has various attack range types. Map weapon. Oh, what's this? Machine focal, direction select, aerial. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna assume that machine focal is like you select a unit and you attack. Or you select an enemy unit and you attack the enemy and its surroundings. Direction select is the one we saw before, and area of attack is an area around the unit that's using the map attack. Okay, and there's some map weapons that can actually selectively attack enemy units, but I think they're rare. Next is the explanation of normal attack. Oh, individual focus. Oh, there isn't just one normal attack? That's right. For battles among twin units, you can select from either individual attack or focus attack. Now let me briefly explain. Firstly, the individual attack. In this, the two mechs of the twin unit are the target, which you will attack the enemies in the same position. Like so. Nice diagram. Except they're all AI, so normally this is the part where you get to hear the cool voice actors, you know, spouting the lines. The individual attack should be used for when you want to deal damage evenly to the enemy's team. Understood. Next is the explanation of focus attack. When individual attack attacks the enemy in the same position, you can target a unit in the enemy team and attack with focus attack. Okay. That is to say, I can target and focus on an annoying guy. That's right. Now then, let me show you the focus attack in practice. Not using same old boring attack. Ooh, okay. That's a focus attack. Remember that under the normal attack, it consists of individual attack and the first attack. Okay. Yes, sir. Furthermore, assist attack and assist defense by an adjacent team may occur during a normal attack. Assist attack means an adjacent team will execute additional attacks after the normal attack. In contrast, the assist defense, adjacent teams will shoulder damages for when normal attacks from the enemy are executed. I see, so in normal attack, there's a chance that a neighbor will help us out. That's correct, but assist attack is not always available. To carry out assist attack and assist defense, you need special skills, such as assist attack level and assist defense level. Understood. I'll remember those during the game. Okay, so it's you can get support from an ally unit with the skills. The types of attacks which I haven't introduced so far includes the chain attack and the maximum break. On the chain attack, you use dedicated weapons for the chain attack, and you can attack up to 5 units in one go. In addition, weapons with a C mark are the ones which can be used for chain attack. Also, the pilot executing the attack needs to be adjacent to the target and must have the special skill chain attack level acquired. Whoa! What the hell? Just split up. That's actually nice. Oh, you can chain like this. So cool, man. Laser blade, let's go. Wow, okay. If twin units are adjacent, and the pilot who carries out the attack has acquired the special skill MB Activate, maximum break can be executed. Under maximum break, an attack by the main weapon will execute after 4 units with the assisting weapons marked F, makes a simultaneous attack. What? Let me just read over a bit. You know what? I'll probably understand once I use it, or once I show it. Furthermore, weapons marked with OR can't be used as the main weapon to start a maximum break. In addition, the wheel of the pilots need to be 140 or above. Also, after the attack, wheel goes down by 10, so keep it in mind when you decide to use it. That might be a problem. So you can't just spam it. That's a shame. Okay, let's see. Uh, okay, I think I get it. So if all the pilots wheel are above 140, you can use maximum brake. Afterwards, it minuses by 10, so you can't exactly spam it. And I'm not sure if they need to have like attack support with them as well. I don't think so, like, according to what they're saying. Okay, so that's pretty useful. The key to victory is using attacks available properly according to the situation. Oh, there's too many. Oh, I need to have F in the weapon attributes. Oh, and the main pilot needs MB activate. Okay, so I need MB activate, 140 wheel or more, and the support pin is F. For I have no idea what it stands for. And 4 mechs nearby the twin units. Okay. The normal attack and no attack, and the rest was, let's see, what was those again? I told you before what you should do in cases like this, and that's press triangle. But I don't actually care that much. I wonder what was it? You little. I told you at the very beginning. Alright, I pressed the pad button, isn't it? This time I teach you how to open the help menu. In other words, the glossary. In the status screen, etc. You can see various abilities of the unit by using ability and the individual command. Auto, open the help menu about the types of weapons we have talked about just before. Let's see, open ability under the individual command and press the pad button in the weapons status screen. Oh yeah, they do it all for me. It's good. There's like a lot of info in this game, so it can be quite complicated. I see, so various things can be learned from the help menu. Furthermore, when all command and individual command are shown, pad button can also be used. In that case, explanation of the command will be shown at the bottom of the screen. When I'm in trouble, I press pad button for help. It feels so weird. Okay, so it's nice to know that the game has my back if I don't know what something does. Or if I forget. If you hit or defeat an enemy, you can obtain EXP. Every 500 EXP increases the level of the pilot, and he or she becomes stronger. Also, you can get EXP by using repair and resupply command. Repair? Resupply? It's a special command used for support during battles. Units that are able to use them are limited, but unless you know how to handle it, you can't score a victory in a tough battle. In addition, if you point the unit with that ability as the leader of the team, the command will be shown under individual command. For example, after you have suffered damage from the enemy stack, I just straight up damage it. Whoa! Magic. I'll make the mass production type Huckleberry Mark II equipped with the repair device as a main mech. Ah, HP has been recovered. That's repair. Then how about resupply? Resupply can recover EN and the ammo of a weapon which were consumed by the unit. You have to be careful since both commands can only be used on teams within specified range. Roger that. Also, if you defeat an enemy, funds, PP and at times upgrade parts can be obtained. those will be used during intermission after completing the map. So you get shit for defeating enemy. Cool. Alright, first I defeat the enemy and then complete the map. Be careful, since the enemy will now retaliate. Wow, just runs away. Now then, we'll start the final lesson. Once you complete this, you can start the game right away. Oh, yay. Okay, I got my SR point. Alright, so let's give it a shot, I guess. Actually, just give me a moment. Ah, I see. Oh, whatever, it's probably gonna be easy anyway. Oh, scissor knife. Let's see what this does. Individual, focus. Ah, and somehow they magically have all their HP back again. You know, I'll do focused. Oh, beam sword, okay. Why not? Can I speed up? Oh, yes I can. Oh, is it enough to defeat it? Oh, come on, are you serious? Oh, the enemy is also doing a... Is it focus or individual? Oh, so it was focused. Wow. Our teams are tanks. Ooh, M13 shotgun. And my other guy can't attack. Now he's hopeless. Okay, so I can only do a individual attack. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh no, it's an all attack. I just realized. Ooh, that was pretty powerful. Dang. Oh, he actually attacked my subunit? That's cheap, man. That's cheap. And then when I'm done, I use end phase. This guy is... I'll take my red grip. Actually, can I use a different weapon? Oh, I have twin solid cannon. Let's take a look. Oops, I mean... No. Oh, you know what, we can stick with beam sword. So far, it doesn't feel any different from any SRW I've played. Except for maximum break. That thing is a bit... It might take me a while to get my head around. Oh, is it one hit KO? Oh shit, one hit KO. Oh, don't worry, I still have to attack with this guy. Oh, compressed charge particle cannon. Oh, let's go. You know, I just do it fast. Let's see. Ooh, that's a big ass cannon. Comes with full animation and everything. Wow, that's impressive. This is why you get to why you play Super Robot Wars, because you want to see these full fancy animations. But it can be like repetitive at times, so you can always just miss it and you get something quick, like, because I can imagine just, you know, looking at all the time can be pretty tiring. But like you get to a point where it's actually quite possible to have enemies everywhere. And actually, I'm doing individual attacks. And so, at times like that, you just want to like get the battle over and done with. Like if you play by yourself, obviously. So yeah, you actually skip the animations. Oh, you know what? Let's try Twin Sword Cannon. I think I've done that before, haven't I? I don't know, let's take a look. Oh well, it was overkill, but hey, it's kind of worth. Awesome! I have defeated the enemy. Good. With this, you must. Really? I've mastered basics? I don't think so. Going on. I was able to win this time, but I'm sure there'll be difficult maps out there. I wonder if I can clear them. Don't worry. When the game is over, you can redo the mission from the start of the map, but the funds and EXP earned before the defeat will be carried over. If the game is over after the pilot level increase, I can take on a challenge again from that level. Can I? That's right. Aim for a difficult map, you can complete it as long as you keep trying. That's actually a really nice system. Like, it kinda doesn't... It kinda lets you... encourages you to keep trying afterwards, because you'll be stronger, you have more funds, etc, etc. And it also kinda like by the same time, it actually kind of punishes the player if like the player is actually really into it. Like if you're really into it, and it's like, oh shit, I don't get the SR point, which means I don't get any like bonus weapons or anything or secret characters. Because there's some things in this game that are tied to the SR point, and like you can only see it if you have SR point, or in general, like you just want the game to be harder because like. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I should like how they kind of implement this sort of thing. Oh well, it's been around for ages, so it's nothing new. That's a relief. Okay, so retry, basically. Furthermore, we have a walkthrough question and answers. Oh, I didn't know that. Which summarizes techniques and information useful for playing the game. Reading that should help you overcome difficult maps. How do I see that? Select Library in the title screen, and then select Walkthrough Q&A. Or, during intermission, go to Options and you'll find Library, then proceed to Walkthrough Q&A. Roger that. Okay, so basically I get the options first. Now this is the end of the tutorial for battles. You mean to say there's more? Yes sir! Oh, yes, there is more. So as you can see, like Super Wars can be split into two parts. First is dialogue, and second is action battle. And I'm generally gonna split the two in the future. Like I'm not gonna split it now because it's only one episode and it's tutorial. Because but like it can get pretty long. Like dialogue can go for like hours, and battles even longer. So I'll definitely be splitting them in the future. Okay, you've done well, Arado. That was a piece of cake. And is this the intermission? No, it's not. Once the dialogue is over, then it will lead to the intermission. There, we'll do preparations to move to the next scenario. preparations. For example, you may save the data of the game, or we can do things like reassemble teams, equip upgrade parts to units for the next scenario, or upgrade units by using the funds gained in battle, or train pilots with PP. I see. So basically, you can upgrade pilots, mechs, and equip stuff. To understand these better, you better check out the intermission in the main story scenario. You experience various operations by yourself. Understood. Well then, I'll play the main story scenario right away. Before you do that, let's review a little. What do you see? What will you do when you see something you don't understand? Let's see. I know. First of all, I call Medikai one way or another for help. Yes, and I'll come up on the screen and give you the answer. Idiot! We don't have that kind of function. Boo-hoo. You players will know the answer, won't you? Well then, this is the end of the guided scenario. I wish you players all the best. Let us meet again in the main story scenario. Nice light humor in there. I like it. Wow, I actually got a trophy for it? I didn't know. Okay, so let's actually check out the Q&A. Okay, so there's a lot here. That's nice. Pretty much gives you like an actual more in-depth tutorial. I think. I'm not too sure. There's so much here. Okay, so I'll have to check this out in my own time, really. Actually, no, I'll get tips. Oh, using shortcut keys. What is play mode? Okay, wow, X hard mode. Special mode. Wow, so basically special mode is when you can go ham. X hard mode is when you're looking for challenge. Beginner's mode is when you want to cruise through. And normal mode is normal. Okay, that's nice. Wow, I can use pad. What? I can use it here? Whoa, what's this? Wait, beginner mode? Okay, it seems like I don't know why there's a difference between beginner mode and normal mode in scenario chart. But anyway, as you can see, I've played like 2 episodes of this. Quick save. Oh yeah. So when you quick save in this game, you can actually there's actually like exit messages, and they're different. They're fully voiced, and they're like pretty much things that go like, oh, thanks for playing this game, and there's like skits and everything. So I'm actually include that when I separate the battles and story. Select sound keywords. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, so I think Ashurari Cruiser is probably in second OG, is it? Maybe I just have pretty bad memory. So I always tell you this now. Terror Federation Forces is actually officially according to the Atlas translation on the GPA is Earth Federation Army, which is EFA. So if I ever call this EFA, you now know why. Yeah, so DC War was basically OG1 or half of OG1. Did it just increase? Well, it just did. Okay, so DC was the enemy army, and pretty much first half of it. What else? The Inspector Incident was actually the aliens in OG2. L5 campaign, what is it? Okay, L5 campaign pretty much refers to the alien incident in OG1. So that's when aliens invaded Earth to brainwash them, and so because they had a thirst for violence and etc. That's why the aliens wanted humans. Zolok, head of DC. He's actually dead right now. Do I want to go any further? No, I think I'll leave it here. Irrigators was the aliens in the first game. You know, I'll just leave it at that. There's actually a lot. Like, just look at these keywords. If I just go through one, it will increase kill. Look at this. Look at this. Grand Christmas. Okay. No. You know. I'm stopping. I'll stop now. I'll explain more once I get to the main game. Period.